To say humanity stumbled into the galactic spotlight would be an understatement. When the species of Earth first achieved faster-than-light travel, they didn't enter the galaxy with blazing warships or towering diplomats. No, the first human vessel to cross the border into Council-monitored space was the SS Junkhopper, a patched-together exploration freighter crewed by 4 scientists, 1 malfunctioning AI, and a dog named Rufus. They weren't warriors. They weren't ambassadors. They were just curious. And that, as it turns out, terrified the galaxy. The Galactic Council first took notice when human mining drones entered a nebula known as the Vorn Expanse, a region considered cursed by every known civilization. Black hole fragments, gravitational storms, even reports of reality fractures. No one went there. Humans did. And when they came back, not only were they unharmed, they brought samples. Dangerous samples. A crystalline material that resisted time dilation. A liquid that nullified inertia. One human casually drank it as a dare. He lived. He burped. Said it tasted like battery acid and regret. And went back to work. The council watched in horror. Then came the war games. The Vron Dominion invited humanity to a friendly military exercise. A test of fleet coordination and reflexes. Pure simulation. Humans showed up late. Their ships were underpowered, unarmored, and ran on outdated drives. The Vron commander laughed and asked if they needed a handicap. The humans responded with, "Nah, we've played harder games on legendary difficulty." They proceeded to dismantle the simulation, using unorthodox maneuvers, risky tactics, and terrifying AI unpredictability. Their commander, a cheerful woman named Captain Ramos, ended the war game by slingshotting a cargo freighter into the Vron flagship using gravitational drift. When asked how they came up with it, she said, "Oh, we were just goofing around." The council had no word for goofing around. It was later translated as recreational violence. More incidents followed. A human research team set up a base on Orcs 7, a planet classified as a death world even by council standards. Acid rain, lava storms, and electromagnetic pulses every 6 hours. The council warned them repeatedly. The humans posted a video titled, "We Survived Lava Lightning, Day 14 Vlog." They had turned it into a survival reality series. It had 6 million views across the galaxy. Species that once claimed dominance over empires now whispered about the humans. Creatures who treated war as ritual, who studied death for art, began to fear the smiling bipeds who played with plasma like it was silly putty. And worst of all, humans didn't even know. They weren't trying to dominate. They weren't posturing. They were just being themselves, fixing things, exploring things, laughing through things that would shatter the minds of other species. To humans, it was curiosity. To everyone else, it was madness wrapped in politeness and duct tape. One moment, in particular, sealed humanity's reputation. A Zalthari warlord, seeking to prove his strength, boarded a human cargo ship unprovoked. He killed 2 crew members. When reinforcements arrived, they expected to find a wreck. Instead, they found the warlord zip-tied to a chair, shivering. He kept muttering. She smiled. The human smiled and asked if I wanted coffee, before dislocating my arms in 6 places. The she in question? Ensign Katie Mendez, age 23, a former gymnastics champion from New Mexico. She'd later say, "I just didn't want him to hurt the others. Plus, he knocked over our coffee machine." To the Zalthari, she was classified as a Class S threat entity. Now, in every dark corner of the galaxy, when young alien recruits train for unknown dangers, their instructors show a simple image, a human in casual clothes, smiling. And they say, "If you see this, run." They're not evil. That's worse. They're friendly. And they're still the most dangerous thing you'll ever meet. And thus, humanity, by accident, by instinct, and by sheer unshakable madness, became the most feared species in the universe. Not because they wanted to be feared, but because they didn't fear anything at all.